successful early visit there with a very early route over the Baron wall. Hauntzer's having to play without Flash versus the Ryze and at an experience disadvantage. Now he's going to get dove.
Looks like cat food. This isn't good. He's actually going to get the riposte to go early on Flares' attack. That means the Javelin hit, and it was what the damage they needed.
Very well played there by Renegades to take that first blood and take the early gold advantage. Svenskeren on the bottom side of the map. I don't think they can make the same happen, but they might look to do so anyway here. Nobody's level 6. Okay, if they were level 6, maybe they go for this.
Yes,
but
Svenskeren's only half XP too.
Yeah, Svenskeren's not 6, Yellowstar's not 6, so no go there. Nobody's here in the mid lane to back up Svenskeren, so this is a pure 1v1.
The auto attacks though. Back and forth, Clockwork windup makes him stronger, but playing against the AD means all you have to do is keep right-clicking a dodge from Svenskeren as he doesn't tunnel in too hard.
People need to recognize Crumb and his improvement because he's been receiving a lot of flack and a lot of criticism recently, but honestly, he's been extremely strong this game.
Oh, hello! Gets thrown in, Fate's call is there, Crumbs adds in, he gets headbutted into the turret! That is not what he wanted!
I'm sorry, Crumbs, I cursed you!
The curse is
I'm
real.
so sorry. All right, well, that didn't last long. Unlucky.
Just signed on that, dotted the I's, crossed your T's, and it was over that as quick as you started.
Now, Yellowstar has ultimate as well. How confident do they feel? No, Flares has teleport. Flares has teleport advantage. You guys got to second guess yourselves there. I think that's why they decided to hold on to Alistar ultimate. Otherwise, Alistar with Flash and ultimate ready, and Kindred with ultimate. Bjergsen almost gets the solo. Does!
That's why. Peekaboo! Here comes Kindred. They pick up one. Double is going to be going down the bot side as Alex falls to Svenskeren. And there are just bodies everywhere in this game. One spear could make it happen. He does have the ultimate. Oh my word.
Ooh, beautiful sidestep and maybe turning it around here.
That hitbox did not.
Players.
It should have missed, but just by Lamb.
Out the dives. Interesting loop-de-loop here. Crumbs and Hakuho may be in a very tricky situation.
Oh, double TP, same spot. This is definitely going to be a fight. Flares comes out first. He tries to get out before he can get back and root some people, but that's not going to work. Crumbs gets baited into the fight. Alex Each is there too. The double shockwave, and now it looks like Renegades can start to engage this. Crumbs was focused. Alex is in a bad spot if the team cannot cover this ground fast enough. And it looks like coming around the wall, they are able to route TSM as they go to the Dragon Pit. There's the heal coming out of Freeze. They want another Winter's Bite. They want to lock down the concussive blows, and he gets another one. Freeze cashes in. What a fight again for Renegades. 2 for 2 overall, but that's a lot of gold to the Drake.
Freeze has been delivering.
Yes.
He's taken Doubleless head off twice now. And Renegades with that was just a chaotic collapse from both teams. Not quite sure who's flanking who as multiple members from both teams. Bottom lane though, that's where TSM want to play around. Good dodge.
Oh, stand aside, Yellowstar. The headbutt does not connect. Hakuho is going to throw up the Unbreakable, and he very much is. Svenskeren gets his foot caught in the door there. He's walked in a little too close.
Yeah, trade kills there. So burn kill does go over, but it's just a turret trade. Pretty much really all in 10-man fight here at this dragon. Renegades looking to get their first dragon to get that 6%. Oh, engage.
Svenskeren able to jump out. The flash back as well. Teleport coming in from Ryze. There comes the TP from Haunter. Shockwave to the back. Double it very low. They're forced to flash out and get the wild growth. The damage is being traded back. That's not going to be a contested hit from Fjord's ultimate, and they're going in onto Haunter. Svenskeren very low as well. They have multiple targets that they're actually trying to fight at the same time, and it's still working as TSM can't kite the fight fast enough.
Yep, Renegades run them over on the re-engage there. Yellowstar flashes in for the pull onto Freeze, but there's no follow-up. So Yellowstar is using every ability for Alistar. Alistar has very high impact for a short amount of time, and then pops his ultimate there, but no damage was dealt to Freeze. Freeze was not pressured at all, and as Doublelift tried to follow up, they got double shockwaved. Here goes the Baron fight, though.
Got a Titanic. He could definitely put out some power here. There's one hit. Haunter's slowed a bit. Dragon's low. That's going to be a shutdown onto Crumbs. No smite there. The ball goes in. Freeze is able to capitalize, and Bjergsen's here with full mana, full HP. This is going to be a crushing fight. A quadra kill for Doublelift. because he's having a very good game. They need to be able to control the power he has. Right now, that power is controlled by 2 teleports in the bottom lane. Spooky Ghosts are out, and it's now on to Hakuo. We just saw him use the ult, but it's back up since that fight. He goes down. TSM playing the map. This is where the brains comes into play that they were talking about on the side of Renegades. Yellowstar helping to call the shots here to put TSM in the right spot to get the kills.
Whoa.
Freeze goes in, double lift to half HP. The hits towards Svenskeren. He throws down Kindred's ult. Everybody's going to be out of this one. Crumbs, the grand challenge is onto him, and he may die today. He does go down. Haunter, very, very big right now. The kite from Freeze. He says do just that, but he's knocked up and popped by the Wild Growth. Back to safety. Flares gets the command protect. He was already safe, but could have gone down by a large gust of wind.
2 races, and now a mid-lane ambush from TSM as they had 4 members waiting on that pink ward and actually found the Braum kill with their Kalista engage. All right.
He knows
Renegades
when to pull back.
have a turret in their eyes, though. Got to keep track of the
They don't.
cooldowns that were used in that last fight, because this turret is tempting, but can be used as a bait.
They don't have the best shoulder ward for where Svenskeren was right there. Svenskeren gets chucked in, double lift with the shots from the back. This could be Renegades having to disperse without enough fight. Hakuo and Flares go down immediately.
I don't know how Haunter keeps getting all these kills in the team fights, but man, he was able to take out 2 and escape.
That was one of the fights where Flares Quicksilver was down, so he got popped right away. He's been using that. Very good. Those engages quite strong. As you're saying, Hakuho diving in. We kind of saw on the Poppy, that's what was kind of a pain point when he would die, going in a little too far. It seems like when they got their fights, TSM was making a mistake, and now TSM...
Another Baron! Kalista has plenty of spears in it. This time around, Hakuo second guesses himself on the sacrifice. Only a single shockwave.
Hakuo still standing pretty strong. That's going to be Flares going down very, very deep in the fight. Double lift takes down Flares. Hakuo has already dropped Haunter, now onto Alex. The ball's a bit too far. Pulls back for the protect and gets the ult out of Svenskeren. They're going to keep fighting this one through. There goes Alex Each. And once again, TSM finds these late game fights to start a surge, and then they put their foot down to dictate the rest of the game. Freeze trying his damnedest right now to stop a 4v1 fight as Crumbs really can't do anything to help. They are pushing into the base. The crowd is chanting behind Team Solo Mid. They finally broken through with enough pressure to take the Nexus down as well. And at 38-30 in the game, they start the damage to get the victory. TSM takes down Renegade.
Mash and Gate just still chilling in lane. And honestly, it's been a, I don't want to say fully docile laning phase. You've seen players trading each other quite voraciously, but it hasn't translated into kills just yet. Now it's on to Huhi to roam down to the bottom lane. Fang is in danger.
Darshan charge.
Darshan triggers, lands through it, puts in the damage, and here comes Huhi, flashes in. He's going to ult after Fang flashes. There's no way out for Quinn. Goodbye, pop! Goes the first blood for Huhi.
Huhi with the roam here, and Xfinity actually walks into the mid lane, making sure that no CS is wasted, and they're able to continue picking up gold. They're going to get damage on this turret, and there's nobody in this vicinity for TIP. All of their members are top lane, with Purion still in the mid lane. So this turret's actually going to take a substantial amount of damage, especially since there's no TP
But
either.
here comes
But look
Crocs in. The stun lands. After's ignited. Gets the summoner heal. And they won't chase through. Gate's got to be careful. Heals himself back up. And now Stixxay could knock down
Ren?
Croxen. And he will with Ren. He's still going forward. Ults Aphromoo in. They're going to find some damage on the Gate, who doesn't trade back. A 3-for-0 to CLG.
And CLG get off to a gigantic early game lead here. 8 minutes in, picking up 3 kills for themselves across the map. Even more turret damage is going to come down here. If they're able to clear this wave, threaten MASH.
Well, CLG known as the Kings of Lane Swap, but winning the laning phase in mirrored lanes as well. Looks quite good as they just slink away after getting some turret damage. And Impulse don't lose too much.
Yep, Fang has that ultimate, so able to roam to the mid lane very quickly to pick up the minion wave. But Huhi looks like he's going to roam down bottom as this minion wave is going to crash against this turret. Possibly get more, possibly go for a pick on a Fang here from the brush.
Huhi goes right in, gets the slow, gets a ton of damage, and this one Ignite on as well. There's the ulti. Fang's got nowhere to go, and yet again, Mom means nothing. X-Drink or even less. A kill for Huhi, 2-0.
Huhi, he looked like he was taking a step backwards with his synergy on CLG. Well, he's making solo plays across this map, roaming and being attentive. He had to take...
Purion, though, will be able to wave clear pretty safely. Valkyrie away from Death Mark isn't hard either, so Getting more kills in mid lane might be hard, but look at this TIP and CLG really in a battle. Nice hop away by Stixxay.
Smithy from behind, though. He's going to tunnel over this wall.
And
Here
they
it comes.
push Lulu in towards one while Rek'Sai knocks up the other. Tempered Fate gets all three! So Gate's gonna casually walk out, get a two-man stun, and live, but they still get the pick up onto Mash.
Yeah, despite the swag ulti and getting 3 people, still, Mash goes down, has Flash available, but Smithy was just, they didn't see him coming.
Yeah, flash knockup from behind. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what the build is because we don't see a ton of Zeds. Smithy wants to go in, Pyrian staying a little too far forward, but they bait it with the stun. Smithy, ooh, great ulti by Afro to keep him alive, but now on to Pyrian, and the last Prey Seeker hits. Goodbye to Corki. Tango down, and CLG have control of mid.
On this is going to be another turret going down in favor of CLG. Top lane wave actually gets shoved in. Mash, can he get that top lane turret while all this is going on?
He's going to get as much damage as he can, but he's not part of this team whatsoever. CLG is still pushing.
Zed, from the side here, who he may be wanting to get a piece of this fight.
He might. We'll see what piece he can get there. Looks like CLG will surrender, so there will be peace for now in the mid lane. Only turrets going down. TIP giving control over to Counter Logic. Top lane outer does go down thanks to Mash's splitting, but now comes the re-engage. Proxen, a great stun to stay alive. Who he dives right in, but gets tempered, faded out. Can't do much here. Aphromoo has turret, aggro, has to run away. Lives with 800 health though, that's not a big problem.
Huhi was trying to engage aggro from Huhi when he came back out, but here we go, another engage coming out here.
Looking for the play, knock up onto Fang. That could be a dead Quinn, and it is going to be. And a trade as well as Gate goes down a 2 for 0. He was solo killed by Darshan, actually. Props to the Rise player. Now Proxen about to be knocked up by Smithy. Finds it. Spider takes a bit of damage. They trade back. CLG get a 2 for 0, and once again, control the map.
Yep. Mid lane has a mini wave coming up right now, 2 for 0, and it's so hard to break these sieges. You might have to use Lucian culling on this wave if you're Mash, but there's still an opportunity for an engage here. Huhi has ultimate, so does Afro.
5v3, good luck to TIP. They've got to run.
Oh.
Stixxay pops the QSS. That doesn't take too much anymore.
Pretty smooth, but I saw him stop for a second.
Yep.
Not frame perfect.
Not frame perfect. He'd be a bad speedrunner. It's okay, moving in him, could be going down. Darshan gets a big set of shields. They've already got the kill onto Pyrian. Here's the re-engage by TIP. They cannot kill off Huhi, though. It's going to be a 3 for 0. It's a delayed ace as the team respawns. No, actually, it's killing Gate twice. Mash stayed up, but it's 3 to 14. CLG taking the pie.
Playing a very clean game right now. They might go for the 24-minute win here. They're going to get at least one Nexus turret, but look at this, Darshan!
Just finds Mash, deletes him off the map, 3 to 15. They're going to keep going. Down goes Fang, and oh my word, under 30 minutes. No one's here left to defend this one. Goodbye, CLG. Crushed the game in quick fashion, decisively, with plenty of kills. 24 minutes.
It's going to be fastest. Pretty much.
Whoa, the stun on a Kiwi Kid. The flash for Lod. He jumps onto a potion, but he still goes down. First blood. Traded back by Apollo, who's now fighting the enemy support.
It's a Poppy, though. Stun's going to get away, but that is first blood going over with an assist to Lod. Both summoner spells, though. Apollo still has his flash. Kirei coming towards the top lane, and Stunt, if he hangs around, could be another kill going over. They spot him.
Stunt.
Next cycle you go through their jungle, you have more HP because of that, so that you're better if you end up in a one-on-one scenario.
Oh, look at this play. Apollo and Kiwi get around the wing. He misses the stun, though. Puts it a little bit too early, but the javelin hits. Stun saves him, but it's not going to be for long. Out he goes. Great kill. TP by Billy Boss, maybe more than needed. They got the pickup.
He got the kill. So that's a kill going over to the Trundle here. And now Hard is going to run to the bottom lane, try to get a turret in return for this one that's going to be going down in the top lane. And Solo had TP, and Billy Boss has used his twice.
Yeah.
So Solo has not been able to make a TP play just yet. And this looks like
So I think it's
more often
roughly
than
accurate.
not, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe?
true. Well,
We'll see.
Kirei wants to go. Oh, he wasn't in pounce range for the empowered pounce. Get into Solo, and now going a bit too far forward. Ult's in for Stunt, who's now going to put in so much damage. Golden coming across. And that's 3 assists for that kill picked up. Echo Fox back in this one.
And that's all 5 members of Fox near the top lane. They aren't going to go around this turret, but instead they're going to push straight towards it. If Billy hangs around, they don't have too many engage tools left, but there could be a play here from Stunt. So he's going to back all the way up.
Yeah.
You want to siege, you want to get damage to turrets, you want to pick.
Well, now here's a chance. Apollo ran to the bot lane, so now they can get around behind Shifter. Cocoon just barely misses. And a bit of damage on the Hard, but it gives them enough time. Echo Fox made the play happen. They got where they needed to be. And mid lane outer does go down. And they've got inside track on top lane as well. Team Dignitas are nowhere around this tier 2 turret. This should be a turret. I don't see how you
If he
defend
can
this.
get the stun on Billy.
Stun wants in, gets the stun against the wall, plenty of damage there. Billy Boss does have flash, gets knocked into the air, and he's gonna take even more damage. Pops the ulti, but now Golden Blue wants in, and they're gonna get that kill. They get the tower dive. Meanwhile, Apollo is pushing the bottom lane, but this will at least be this tier 2 turret.
This might be a good old-fashioned base race, Freak. We'll see what happens here, see where the wave clear comes in.
They got the Rift Herald buff, so Echo Fox do generally siege a little bit faster. They're now onto the inhibitor turret as well, and Team Dignitas react way too late. Kirei was on the wrong side of the map. Inhibitor turret goes down. Echo Fox have all 5 and are pushing the inhibitor itself.
Now, home guards are up, though.
They're trying to stay. The wave
more
coming
damage.
through. Only a couple hundred health left. In goes Solo. Shifter is going to be attacked. He flashed away, just barely
Apollo.
stays alive. The inhib does go down. Apollo flashes back in, picks up the kill into Solo, dashes back in, but flash away keeps someone alive. However, this still means Echo Fox, but +1 turret and +1 inhibitor.
Kiwi has ulti. If this lands, it'll be so easy to get it.
He's going to put it down, and he catches Laud. Dragon soloed by Kirei. The kill goes across, and Dignitas leaving their jungler on the map to knock down an objective. They still manage to pick up more kills, but the inhib death is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, the gold is really close right now, but that's going to be a constant source of income in that top lane. Now, what do Fox do? Do Fox start sieging that bottom lane? Because that would be the best thing to do, is go between middle and...
Echo Fox, and Dignitas, Echo Fox, Dignitas. Well, of course, with that wave having to be defended, this is good. Echo Fox rotated down to the bottom lane. You said it's a comp that has to group up, and when Apollo has to hold a minion line on the other side of the map, Echo Fox can group up and push through. Stun's going to try to send someone back, but now a big Tempered Fate sets up the fight. Apollo is in range to battle, and it's a 2-man stun from Kiwi, but Kirei, wow, goes down way too fast. They, however, have traded onto the rise. A stun on the Kiwi Kid who stays afloat, and look at the damage coming across. Lot goes down, another trade comes through. It's a 3 for 2 so far. Now the push on a Golden Blue, make that 4 kills picked up, but Echo Fox did not want this fight after all. Team Dignitas crush him.
That engage from Kiwi Kid with the Tempered Fate sets it up. They're able to set up the rest of the fight, and they're tracking down hard right now.
And he's running and
Pretty
running
fast.
and running as fast way as he can. Construction cone, hard hat area. He's gonna push in. Put repels up onto the Raptors. Down he goes.
Gets out alive. Package was available, but they continued their siege on the bot side. Stunt used his ultimate really early, and I think that's a key point here, is when you use your ultimate like that, it gives Dignitas. When he completes that Zanya's, he's also going to be not blowing up so quickly in those fights, and he'll actually have an opportunity to regen all of his HP with multiple shields, so he's very durable.
Definitely has still a pretty AP-focused build, so he's gonna have the damage to go with it.
He wasn't splitting at all.
He was just setting up the wave for the rest of Echo Fox to show up, because again, it's an open inhibitor. This is practically free. It would be very hard for Team Dignitas to defend this. They're gonna try. They're wave clearing as best they can. Kirei splitting up for the team a little bit, looking for javelins to land. Hard is a bit injured.
Yeah, you have to worry a little bit here about the poke.
There's a construction cone into the javelin. That's that kind of poke combo you want. And here comes the Bard ulti. Will they go into this one? Do they really get to kill off Solo? A lot of damage comes through, and there's the kickback. Billy Boss is out of this fight for now. And the re-engage comes in onto Kiwi Kid, but Stun just takes way too much damage. Team Dignitas get the kill without even having so much as a turret there. Cocoon onto Apollo. Billy Boss wants to go forward. Can he get the cone down? Can he stop Laud?
Yeah, Laud has to get away from those walls.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere this time around. Couple of crits come through and a shutdown for Apollo. Team Dignitas against Baron, down in gold, get 2 kills.
The poke comes out, and they're using Billy Boss's...
You know it. Late April, maybe? Maybe.
We'll see. Baron is up on the table right now. And a possibility of an engage.
Ooh, Pillar gets Solo very injured again, down to 1,000 health and a 2-man stun from Bard. This could be the way in. What are they going to find? Hard in the front line. Stunt jumps right in, and he finds Kiwi Kid, who is tanky enough, though, that it doesn't matter. And now Billy Boss wreaking havoc, finds Golden Blue against the wall, and Kirei has picked up Hard. Here's the chase. Here's the slows. There's the kill on the Stunt, and it's time to keep pushing forward. Team Dignitas have buffed up Apollo. He's going huge. He's looking for more people to kill, and there's the pillar in from Billy Boss. Laud is nearly going to die. He's got nowhere to go. QSS means nothing. A double kill for Apollo, 17-10, and it's the push in for Team Dignitas. There's only one man alive, and that is Solo, living up to his name, but I don't think he can keep this game alive. It's Team Dignitas looking to add their 3rd win of the season. The base is in their sights. All 5 members are there. They've got the health bars. They've got the damage. They've got the kill on a Solo. The ace from Shifter. That's going to be the game.